मेरी ज़मीं अफसोस नहीं, जो तेरे लिए 100 दर्द सहे। महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे ना रहे, मेरी ये रहे ना रहे। मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे। फीका ना पड़े कभी रंग तेरा, जिस मुंह से निकल के खून कहे, निकल के खून कहे। लहरा दो सरकशी का परचम, लहरा दो गर्दिश में फिर अपनी सरज़मीं का परचम लहरा दो। कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं। कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं। वंदे
pleasant morning to all of you. Today, we all are here to celebrate the 77th Independence Day. ना पूछो जमाने को क्या हमारी कहानी है, ना पूछो जमाने को क्या हमारी कहानी है। हमारी पहचान
I, Gaurang from class 9
and I, Akanksha from class 10
are going to guide you all through today's day. I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Undoubtedly, this is a day that every Indian is proud of. This is the day when we got our freedom from the Britishers.
Now, without wasting any time, let me extend my warm and hearty welcome to Honorable Chief Guest, Chairperson Mrs. Gauri Naiknavare, Trustee Mr. Shankar Khetawat, DYSP Suryavanshi, retired DYSP Suryavanshi, Security Consultant, Director Mrs. Swati Ambre, Principal Mr. Ajay Lange, Vice Principal Mrs. Reshma Dhanvi, beloved teachers, dearest students, and each and everyone who gathered here to witness this wonderful Independence Day, to honor the spirit of freedom and mark the importance of independence.
Today, we pay homage to the brave souls who fought for our liberty and freedom, and we reflect on the values and principles that define our great nation.
This year is special, as it marks the official end of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav, a much beloved movement.
The official journey of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav commenced on 12th March 2021, which started a 75-week countdown to our 75th anniversary on 15th August 2022 and will end today on 15th August 2023.
India, close to its 100 years of freedom, will be more responsible after this 76th mark year.
This is a historical milestone which not just calls for a fleeting celebration, but a deep reflection on our past, a recommitment to our values, and a collective effort of our community to build a brighter future of our beloved nation.
Do you know that everyone around the nation keep on doing something for this day?
Yes, everyone in India loves to contribute and do their best on this day.
What are we doing then?
The students of Dwarka School have poured in their hearts and practices and prepared many a delightful performances for us.
I'm getting excited, so let's begin.
Shamlal Gupta Parshad made a successful contribution in kindling the spirit of freedom of independence among masses through his immortal Zhanda Geet. This day is a great effort to establish a strong connection between the history of India's freedom struggle and the younger generation.
To commemorate these efforts, the students of the Dwarka School are going to perform the patriotic song before you.
So let's have a huge round of applause for them.
For the mesmerizing song.
Today, our heart is full of patriotism. And to express our feelings in few words, I would like to call Sarvesh to give a speech.
दिलों में बसा एक सपना था, आजादी के मत वालों का जश्न है ये, भारत के आजाद 76 सालों का।
Thank you, Sarvesh, for sharing your thoughts with us.
Now, it's the time for plant distribution. A man doesn't plant a tree for himself. He plants it for posterity.
He who plants a tree plants a hope. Pune Climate Warrior Activities.
The Dwarka School has also taken an initiative by distributing 350 plants to the students from classes 6 to 10.
Now, I would request Class 10 representatives to please come on the stage. And I request Mrs. Gauri Naiknavare to hand over the saplings to the students.
The moment we were eagerly waiting for has arrived. Now, I would request our director, Mrs. Swati Ambre, to say a few words.
A very happy morning to each one of you here today. Such a pleasure to talk to you children once again. And all this I've been hearing about Amrit Mahotsav and celebration for 15th August set me thinking, do you all really understand what is freedom? Maybe not. For everybody, 15th August is a holiday. Families like to arrange picnics, they like to go out. Many of you would now be waiting, ye kab khatam ho aur hum ghar chale jaye, because it's a holiday. I just want to share my experience with you of when I realized what is freedom. This is way back, when I visited South Africa, when apartheid was there. And that was the first time I read outside shops, outside buildings, Indians, blacks and dogs cannot enter. And when you read boards like this, or it was even when I visited Pretoria, the Boer Museum, it's really terrible. Only on Tuesdays Indians could visit, on Wednesdays the blacks could visit, and on Thursdays they washed out the entire museum. That was apartheid. And that was when I realized, what is freedom for us here? We are free to move around, go wherever we want. So I would urge each one of you to, read stories of those days, to try and understand what life was for them then. And then you will realize that what a difference in life it is for us today, as we stand here free Indians. And then you will probably realize the importance of this day, 15th August. You know, just seeing movies, but read stories about those unmentioned Indians who did their bit, whether it was distributing pamphlets late into the night, whether it was just giving their home to a revolutionary who wanted to stay by for the night on his way from one place to the other. There were millions of such Indians who contributed in some way, and they all have a story to tell. Unfortunately, that generation is kind of finishing, I would say, because these were stories I heard from my grandparents, you know, and from my great-grandmother, because my mother's side of the family was very much into the freedom movement. So she had lots of stories to tell us of what it was like in those days. But I'm sure there would be some 80+ grandparents and great-grandparents in your families who can tell you about these stories even today. Do sit and listen to them. You know, and that will really bring in, I'm sure, a thought process to you, that where have we reached today? And every freedom has a responsibility. So your responsibility is now to take the nation further. My generation, or probably the generation before me, has worked to bring us till here, till what we are today. Now it is for you children to carry on this, take the nation to greater heights. For that you need a lot of self-dedication, you need self-discipline, and you need a desire to work without expecting a reward. So think over this. Thank you everybody, and wish you a very, very happy